Here I am at Mineral Way at Nutbrush Mountain in Blacksburg. Just thinking for a second about my favorite books and podcasts and reels and whatever, YouTube shorts. Most of them kind of reference a book or a series of books. The best is when they reference like a series of books, like Henry David Thoreau's Walden. I know that he gets some critique for not living that far away from his own mother while he wrote the book, but what I took away from Walden was just a series of reflections where he talks about a lot of like famous Greek literature, and I thought that was cool because it either harkened back to the Odyssey and the Iliad and all those different classical Greek things, or things that I wasn't aware of. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Another book that I read when I was 16, Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance by Robert Pirsig. I mean, that book introduced me to a lot of Eastern philosophy, and I know it was kind of new agey at the time. But it was the first book that really got me thinking about mental health. And other books that got me thinking about mental health was One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. After I read that, Catcher in the Rye, J.D. Salinger. But then I think about other books that refer to other books and how that's the part that I enjoy, is like that promise of kind of this ever unfolding onion with all these different layers, or a Russian doll. Um, let's see, some of the influencers, I don't know if I can call them influencers, but people that I've been watching lately. Jason K. Pargrin. Um, he is written for several TV shows, but he's often introducing me to new movies, or old movies that I never had seen before. One was Dinner with Andre, one of the best movies I've seen in the last few years, and it was made, I think, in either the 70s or the 80s. Anyway, it's a really great movie. Um, Another guy, Caleb Francis, is the guy that I watch a lot. He's not so much somebody that refers me to other things, but his stuff is just really funny. He's got a sweet Southern accent, and he talks about bees and animals a lot, but he also makes a lot of kind of semi-perverted jokes too, which I think are funny. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I said I'm just gonna keep making little videos where I recall um, content from, like, what is it, Midsummer's Night Dream, where there's a play within a play, a book within a book, or a reel within a TikTok, or a YouTube short within a reel, or et cetera, and try to link to these other people, because I think that's the beauty of these things. You just get introduced to ideas and culture that you weren't aware of otherwise. All right, thanks for tuning in.